look at this. It's a determined runner. Any runner and Mrs. Any runner, and we're out for a walk. What's going on? With all these people called runners, you'd think we'd be running, but no. The problem is, we're all middle-aged and things stop working. So we've had to come for a walk. Martin and I arranged months ago now that if I was ever up this way, that is Aviemore in the Cairngorms, that we'd get together and go for a run. So we planned this run and it hasn't quite worked out. Anyway, we have met, but we're still meeting. So, join us for our walk. See you in a few minutes. So this is a lovely walk. Martin's bringing us around places that he'd usually run. And do you know what? I thought we'd be talking about ailments, but we've been talking about cameras and filming and planning shots and planning the next video. And all I could say was, well, I don't really plan any of them, I just make them. But I would like to ask Martin, it's a little while since you're up. How are you getting on?
Yeah, I slowly getting there. Yeah, I'm still getting very frustrated. I get tired very easily, so I'm only working part-time and a few hours a day. But by the time you've done 2 or 3 hours at work, I'm absolutely exhausted, which is really frustrating. Yeah. I can go for a run now and again, but when I do go for a run, I'm kind of wiped out for the rest of the day and possibly a day or two afterwards.
Yeah, well, maybe next time we're up, we'll wipe you out with a run then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for me and Louise, you know, Louise has injured her left foot, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a coach for the juniors and elder carriers, and we were doing flying 30s the other night, and they were doing all the running, but for the last two I thought, oh, I'll do these. Next day, well, what on earth's that pain in my heel? And you know, it's obviously where probably the insertion point on the Achilles tendon, and it's really sore. So now, having just decided not to run in the Chester Marathon, I'm now considering whether I'll be able to do the cross country in 2 weeks and things like that. So, you know, it's going to really seriously curtail some of my planned runs. But you know,
I think we underestimate how long it can take to
your body takes to recover.
Yes.
Yeah, and certainly as you get older, it's not just a few days. That's a few weeks and sometimes even a few months. So
yeah, it can feel like that.
Yeah, and it's one of the things that you're supposed to learn as you get older is to give your body a chance. But
we just become more impatient.
Yeah,
do you think so?
You do, don't you?
Yeah, it's just like, oh God.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, so nice to be out for a walk instead. So Martin's brought us to this place that he calls Lily Lock, or the Lily Lock, and I don't know what its real name is or whether that's it, but it's been a really gentle saunter. And I think one of the things that I found when I was doing the training for the war was just how tired I got, and there was one day I said to Louise, I just don't think I can do any more training. So she said, oh right, let's go out for a walk. Went for a really long walk, and you know, generally it was I used a lot of energy. But it's amazing how energised I felt the next day and able to carry on with my training. And so even though all three of us are injured or overcoming something at the moment, this will stand us in good stead, because walking's really good training for running, and vice versa, of course.
My heart again. You were standing there.
Now I'm more of a competitive runner and a road runner, but Martin, you prefer trail, is it?
Yeah, much more on trails. Yeah, it's much nicer to be on a trail.
And why is that?
Just you're out in nature. You don't meet anyone. You just see and hear a few animals, deer, birds, and such like. And it's just, if you look at where we're walking on at the moment, it's just so much nicer to run on. Yeah. There's no traffic lights, no people.
Yeah.
I must be miserable.
Well, I've always thought so, but I didn't like to say. and you run the wall, obviously, and there's an awful lot of road in that. But
There is, yes.
And
Which was a surprise.
yeah, well, there's a I mean, a lot of it's footpath rather than road. But and how did you find that when you did it? Because it was early on, wasn't it?
That was 2013, I think it was. It was the second year of them doing it, I think it was.
Yeah.
But when I entered, I thought there was a lot more trail than road, so it was a bit of a shock when I actually ran it.
Think that, don't they?
And
Yeah.
I did find there was much too much road
Yeah.
for my liking.
It's long, isn't it?
It is long,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blooming hard run.
Blooming hard run.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the aid stations were good. You got plenty of food. I do remember there was too much sweet stuff, and I'd prefer like a Cornish pasty or a sandwich, or just some actual real food as opposed to just lots of sweets.
Well, this year's one there was lots and lots of real food.
Okay.
When
Well,
I had corned beef pie, I think it was, and
paid loads of money for one of those.
well, you do when you run it because it's not a cheap.
No,
place
it's
to-
not a cheap thing, is
But
it?
yeah, I thought it was really good.
And I do remember running right at the end along the front where the water is, and all the bars
Along
were,
the quayside, yeah.
were open. Everyone was out having a drink and cheering you on. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
you get an
wasn't it?
extra wind
Yeah.
to run over the bridge, and that was really good.
Tell me how you felt running across that. That's the Gateshead Millennium
It was
Bridge.
brilliant.
That
I loved it. They actually used my picture on the advertising for
one. Oh, right.
some of their publicity for that year, so that I was quite chuffed at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get a fee for your modelling?
No, not at all. Didn't get a penny.
Oh, right.
Hey,
Okay.
nothing's changed there.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? I mean, I signed up for it, having never run further than a half marathon,
Right.
just to test myself, really. And I thought if I'm going to run an ultra, it's got to be that one because of obviously it's from my home area.
Yeah.
And I heard various people enthusing about running ultra marathons and signed up, and maybe regretted it, but certainly while I was running it I was thinking I'm not cut out to do these, but now having done it I'm really proud of myself, and it's a massive achievement.
When you run ultras, it's often it's grim in the middle bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, the section between Hexham and Newburn I found particularly hard.
Right. Yeah.
Another little frog.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I found that very tough, and it was dark by the time we left Newburn, so it'd be about 10:30 in the evening.
Right.
And although that was quite hard running in the dark,
Yeah.
the head torch, I don't know, it was only 7 miles, and because it's an area I know really well, I didn't find it that bad.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it was okay, but yeah, it was.
But now you've done that one, are you ready to sign up for another one?
I might do the Ultra North 55 again next year, which
Okay.
at the time when I was doing that, I found that incredibly hard and I had a lot of problems with cramp in my calves particularly.
Yeah.
But I learnt a lot about how to prepare and what nutrition I needed for that run.
Yeah.
So I might do that one again. If am I going to be an ultra runner? I don't think so,
Right.
but I might do the odd one or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. At some point, I'm just trying to get back to
Being
full
able to
fitness
run.
and being able to run properly before
Mhm.
I think of races to enter as such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes the want to do it helps you
Yes.
get to that point, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
mentally I'm fine. I could enter loads of things, but the body is
Mhm.
not willing.
Well, as you said, it's getting tired much more quickly than you used to.
Yes. Yeah. But
Okay.
I'll definitely do more ultras at some point
Mhm.
when I can.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, look forward to seeing those on your next lot of videos when you get them.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Waiting for other people, and you just got to go out and just have a go.
Yeah.
Oh, we've had a nice sit and a chat by the loch that we don't know the name of, but everyone
Lily
round
Loch.
here calls it the Lily Loch. So, yeah, it's been really nice meeting up with Martin.
Yeah.
So we're just walking back now, and we'll be asking where's the best place to go and have a meal and a drink in Aviemore before we head back to our hotel.
That's the Grim Hotel.
Yeah, it's a bit of a grim
I think it
hotel.
should be
Won't
called
tell
the
you
Grim
what it's
Hotel.
called because
No, I
that
best
wouldn't be
not.
fair. No, but it's just lovely walking through these
It was cheap.
this lovely Scottish
grand.
wood.
It is.
Been nice. So no run this time. Maybe next time.
That's why it was cheap.
Listen to them heckling.
Tell me
Anyway.
about cheap hotel.
Until next time. See you soon.
Bye.